Nathan Fletcher in the purple trunks, Rico Biggs in the orange and blue Dragon Ball Z shorts.
Big wide stances for both guys here, trying to vie it out for the center of the cage. Fletcher pushing forward though.
And Fletcher taking the center of the cage early here as both guys look to find their range in these initial exchanges.
I like that Biggs is already firing out a lot of straight shots, some good combinations. Really trying to tell Fletcher if he comes forward, he's going to get hit.
Got a bit of reach on his man as well, so can perhaps afford to linger just outside the pocket in these exchanges.
Yeah, this is what I was saying before, you know, look how Biggs just moving, he's active. Even though he's on the back foot, he's active, he's not standing still. But Fletcher's doing good with the pressure, I have to admit.
A good shot from Biggs. It was a long way out though and just got a little bit too low, got sprawled out, and that's a nice overhook from Fletcher. Going to put some pressure on him now, looks to snap down the head. It's actually a good recovery from Biggs.
Yeah, great job to scramble back to his feet there from the man from Lewisham. Landed a nice jab with the lead hand. And again, he steps back out of the pocket. Very comfortable at this range, but Fletcher putting that pressure on, like you say, Darren.
Yeah, man, it's still early. I mean, you can see they're just still warming up, but I can see some fireworks coming soon.
Oh, nice stepping knee to the body there from Biggs.
Yeah, he thought about the inside reap with the leg, with double overhooks, but this is a strong body lock for Fletcher here.
Beautiful takedown.
Just got that bend in the spine, didn't he? Once he took the axis over the top of the hips, Biggs really couldn't stop it. And Biggs has got to give up that left overhook now, try and make some frames, create some space. At this point, he's kind of just holding Fletcher down onto him.
Yeah, create that space, you know, get that underhook and get back up, which he looks like he's reaching for. There we go.
Biggs right in front of his own corner team there, so fortunate cage positioning. He can perhaps take a bit of instruction here.
Yeah, he's got that left arm back inside now. Every time the elbow comes away from the body, see how Fletcher moves his right knee up, he closes that space off, and all of a sudden, Biggs has got so much more work to do to get out of that position.
Just over 2.5 minutes left on the clock in this first round. Plenty of time for either of these guys to pull something out of the bag. Beautiful work there from Fletcher to step into mount. Yeah. Biggs finding it every step of the way though.
It was timing from Biggs. You know, the step came over, he knew when you transfer your weight over to step to mount, you're light on that side. He managed to just get his hip up. Good awareness from Biggs.
Yeah, I mean, Biggs, what I would do, I mean, just let go of the left hand, try and go for the underhook and get back up.
Yeah, he does have a tendency, there you go, to wrap over again. From this position, it's very tough to use that effectively.
I mean, most guys do that just to stall them and hopefully that get the reset from the ref.
Let's see if Fletcher can get to work with the elbows now. It'll be the first time he's ever had to use them in a live combat situation. Drops a nice one right on the cheekbone of Biggs there. It really does open up a whole new world of attacking options under this pro unified rule set.
It does, but you see, for that moment when he almost had his full guard back, now he's got that close guard. If he does use that overhook grip, it's so much more effective from here. Got a lot more options, particularly triangles. We know that Biggs has got these long legs. If he can get his hips active, shoot them up, create the angles, could threaten Fletcher from here.
Certainly not being complacent off his back is Biggs. You hear the corner of Fletcher there telling their man if he starts throwing those triangles up, stand up.
Yeah, stand up and posture up, you know, get your head up. You don't want to be with your head down that low. That's when the triangles come on.
But of course, that's the point when Biggs is going to get the space to stand back up. So you can understand why Fletcher's trying to stay low, control the hips. He's just got to keep fighting, pummeling those hands back inside. That right hand of Fletcher's on the mat is dangerous for him in this position.
Take that hand, you know, that right hand on the mat, take that hand, confiscate it.
Still working the hips there was Biggs, but he's had his guard past Fletcher. Stepping into mount now, looking for that arm triangle.
Yeah,
he steps up to the side, this is close.
Oh, this
Fletcher
is a big squeeze. He's got to move his hips a little bit to the side.
And there's the submission! Nathan Fletcher with the first round arm triangle. What a way to make your professional debut here on Cage Warriors.
I love how quickly he moved into that submission attempt. The moment he passed the guard, the delay to locking up, knowing where he needed to go to get the submission was so short. Fantastic grappling from Nathan Fletcher.
He's come all the way from Southport, which is a beautiful seaside town up in the northwest of England. Spent every summer there myself as a kid up to about the age of 19. But he's brought half of Southport with him, it seems like, due to the reception he got in the cage. Darren, that's an impressive performance. Let's talk us through some of the replays here.
I mean, look at the shoulder pressure. That's what it was. When you mean controlling the head. I mean, you control the head, you control the body. So you got him thinking about the head with the shoulder pressure, and then he reached a beautiful transition. It's almost like he's in training, you know? Went for the arm triangle, my favorite move. Beautiful.
And as our broadcast colleague Josh said, it was the speed at which he completed that transition into the submission hold, which is perhaps the most impressive. What a victory here from the young man Nathan Fletcher. Let's throw it to our MC in the cage to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Rich Mitchell, has called a stop to this contest after 4 minutes and 43 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by way of arm triangle. In the blue corner, Nathan Fletcher!
First professional win on the books for Nathan Fletcher. He'll join my broadcast colleague Josh Palmer in the cage.
He's stalking at you. Nice one, bro.
What's up, Nathan?
Oh, yeah.
I'm here with our winner, Nathan Fletcher. Nathan, congratulations, your pro debut, your first win by submission. How are you feeling right now?
On top of the world. That went exactly how we planned it. Everything we were drilling in the changing rooms is exactly what happened there in the cage, so couldn't have gone any better. I'm made up.
I'll tell you what, just look at the screen up here for us. Talk us through the finish, because you got that arm triangle fast. Talk us through it.
That's a sub I'm catching all the time in the gym in Next Gen, so we were drilling it from the back in the changes. If I had his back and he turned in, but rather than mounting him, catch the arm, head and arm. I can't remember what, oh, it's from the mount. But yeah, that's just a sub I'm drilling all the time, catching in the gym, so yeah.
Your opponent tonight was very fast, very rangy. What was the strict game plan coming into this one? Because you seem like it went exactly how you wanted.
Yeah. Just find my range, don't be waiting in his range, so either just outside or on the inside where I can land my strikes, set up my takedowns. Been sparring Adam Wilson with a bantamweight who's as tall as Rico, if not taller, and such a high level in the gym, so been fully prepared for this fight and the opponent.
Was there anything different for you coming to this one? Obviously, you won the Bantamweight Amateur Grand Prix title, but this is the pro ranks, you know, something a little bit different. Was there anything playing in your mind there in moving up into the pro?
In the training camp, yeah, in the weeks leading up to the fight, but literally in the back and all of today, I've been so calm. This is probably the best I've ever felt coming into a fight. My preparation was perfect, the weight cut was perfect, and my mindset's just been bulletproof all week, so yeah, everything went to plan and made up.
You seem like you might want to get back in here quickly.
Well, September, there's Cage Warriors in Liverpool, September 28th, so I definitely want to get on that card, 100%.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Nathan Fletcher!